Hey, what's up, guys?
And now he's fucking done with
Definitely.
Are the speakers turned down, or they might have been turned off?
Hey, what's up, guys?
They're under your sumo.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, I think you have to get up.
Oh, I'm just saying we can throw like the sumo back.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Well, and there goes the monitor.
Oh, shit.
You got it, Sean. I believe in you.
Feel I'm so close.
Hey, what's up, guys?
I believe in you, Sean. You can do it. Sean, you can do it.
No.
Close.
Was it on?
Yeah.
Hello?
What's up, guys?
Oh, there he is.
Just wasn't talking.
No, he wasn't
Hey.
earlier. A second ago.
First of all, Derek, thanks for the advice.
Hey,
I
Derek.
appreciate it.
He's thanking you for the advice for something.
He says you're welcome. Oh yeah.
It's, you guys want to hear about that whole, story with the bipolar girl? I mean, I sort of went into it, but,
Please tell us. I gotta take off, guys.
Bye, Garrett.
Good. See y'all.
All right, see ya.
see you, Garrett.
Was I not here for this? I don't remember this.
I don't. Oh, hey, I'll call you later, or call me tonight if you want.
Okay.
Later. Like.
Was I here for this, dude?
You read the email, Rocco. You read my email. I'm Rob P.
Oh, okay, but it wasn't a call. Okay, that's why I couldn't place the face. Okay.
No, it's all good. Yeah, it's weird because, like, I don't know, everything seemed great. I mean, she was the one that basically invited me to, like, meet up and everything.
Yeah.
We chatted for, like, a month. And then, she was like, oh, I'm so-and-so on Facebook. And I was like, cool. And then, like, you know, like, one day she just randomly unfriended me. And I messaged her why. And she was like, yeah, I forgot to tell you. It's nothing about you. I'm just bipolar, and I'm sorry, I'm not interested. So, it was really awkward, and I don't know.
That's
Is that the aftermath?
Yeah, but then I started talking with that girl again, and, you know, that's going pretty well, so.
Wait, you're talking to her again?
You're talking to the bipolar?
No,
again?
the new girl that I mentioned in the email.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Good job.
But, anyway, do you mind if I ask a question?
Not at all.
I know, are you guys excited for Prometheus?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I don't know. I've heard, like, really, like you said, Rocco, I've heard, like, really mixed things, and it's just, I don't know. I mean, sometimes when I, like, go into movies like that, and I come out, and I'm like, oh, wow, that was pretty awesome. That was a lot better than a lot of people were giving it credit. And sometimes you just come out, and it's like, wow, that was, like, terrible.
Well, it would be good or bad.
So I guess my question is just, like, what movies have you guys, like, gone to, and you're just like, hey, that was a lot better than I was expecting? And what movies have you come out that, like, you were expecting to be really good, and you were like, wow, that was terrible?
The movie that I saw that I thought was going to be super shitty and I was, like, kind of dragged to was Iron Man, the first one. I did not give a shit about going at all.
Yeah.
And then I saw it and I liked it. The first one. The first one.
Yeah, the first one, yeah. Second one was there.
And I can't think about a movie that I was, like, super disappointed on. That I was, like, really, really excited for.
You know, in the same vein, I was ready for, like, my own personal riff tracks when we saw Captain America. I was like, this is going to be god awful, and it wasn't that bad.
I thought it was the best of the Marvel movies.
I agree.
Pirates of the Caribbean, I thought was going to be a giant piece of shit.
Yeah.
But that first movie was pretty good.
Yeah, I actually liked the first one.
And something I thought was going to be rad that really sucked. I'm sure that they were out there. I remember kind of having high expectations for the second Saw movie. But, I mean, every movie that sucks, if I saw it in theaters, I expected it to be good.
I'm trying to think of, like, every movie I saw last year in theaters ended up sucking. So, what did I see last year? Cars 2, I saw the preview, and I was not excited for that at all. And I thought, this is going to be probably pretty shitty, and it was way worse than I could have ever imagined. I thought it sucked.
And I thought it was better than I...
Oh, my God. Oh,
Yeah, it's like,
I still don't get that.
Yeah.
I don't think that was that bad. I really don't think that was that
I
bad.
couldn't-
Cars 2. Did you ever see Cars 2?
No, I never saw it.
Ugh.
You know what movie? My answer to that question, to both questions, is Drive. I went in there being very excited. I left going, what happened? I didn't get it.
I remember we saw it
Yeah.
together.
I thought about it for a few days, and I went, that movie was fucking awesome. And so it was both.
Yeah, that's a whole separate story of like being told something is one thing and it's not, and being mad. No, it's the same thing for me with There Will Be Blood. I was completely misled on that movie, and really resented it for that reason. Yeah, everyone told me about it. It was completely wrong about what it was about, and then I resented that, and then later.
I'm just surprised. What did they? How did they?
That he was like some psycho murderer guy. Like they made it sound like he was just this guy going psycho for 2 hours, and I was like, okay. Huh. And it wasn't that at all.
No. Well, at least not in that way that you described.
Well, yeah. It's not fucking Crank. You know, and so anyway.
I've seen Drive 3 times now and have had gone both ways. Like when I saw it, the first time I saw it, I was like excited for it. And I walked out really, really liking it. I thought it was like a really cool movie. And I think that was because it was in the midst of nothing came out. I didn't give a shit about anything that was coming out. That movie was like an oasis in an empty desert of shit.
Yeah.
Then it came out on Blu-ray, and I got it, and I watched it, and I went, wow, this movie was not as good as I remembered it at all. Like, I thought it sucked when I bought it on Blu-ray. And then I watched it again like a month ago, and really, really enjoyed it. I don't know why, but I've gone both ways on that.
Yeah, I don't really change on that movie.
Really?
I've seen it probably two times since the theaters.
I've flip-flopped on it. I don't know why.
That's because you're going back and forth between this movie rules, this movie sucks. When in actuality, it's just somewhere in the middle.
It's just a middle movie. I think you're right. I think it's middle of the road movie.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah. It was a very good movie for the year it came out in.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I agree with that. I think it's actually really, really good.
There you have it.
Yeah, for me, I guess
he's in a different room and time frame than he was before.
What happened?
Did he shower and come back?
That's him as a baby in the background and mom in her wedding dress.
I think he's going to turn the camera and he's going to see himself older and then become that him. And then turn the camera and do it again. Kind of like a 2001 deal.
No, that was in The Simpsons.
Oh, you're right. It's a good question.
What are yours?
What's up?
I guess for me, for walking in and expecting like shit, but coming out great was like 21 Jump Street. Like,
You know what? I wanted to
movie-
see that after that interview with Jonah Hill on Stern. That made me want to see it. And I didn't care before. But you liked it?
Yeah,
It was
like,
good?
Channing Tatum is like really funny in that movie, and I expected him to be like horrible, but he was actually really funny, and that was actually a really funny movie.
And what movie were you excited for that sucked?
I guess it would be, I know this is going to be a little controversial, but Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1. Like, I did not like that. I did not like that movie at all.
I can't even believe you just said that.
Oh.
Dude.
I didn't see the second one because that first movie was so fucking boring.
I agree that the first one wasn't what I wanted from it, but it was like, then you could turn around and go, yeah, that's what all three Lord of the Rings movies were, so I don't know why you're complaining. So that's what made me go back and like the first movie better, but I wanted all of what was happening in the last movie to be going out throughout the entire movie.
Yeah.
That was just my opinion. But I also
I mean, the first movie was like really shot well. It had great cinematography. I mean, but it was just a lot of I don't know. Just Daniel Radcliffe was like, I don't know. He really like was supposed to carry that movie, I guess, at this point in the franchise, and he just like it was really most of the supporting cast. I don't know. I just.
Isn't that the case? Versus Predator was going to be cool. At least in some way. I thought it was going to have at least one aspect of it that was enjoyable. Just one? No.
No.
There was nothing enjoyable.
There was nothing.
I saw Alien vs. Predator 2 in the theater, the dollar theater.
Oh, cool.
It was not worth my dollar.
AVP.
That's how bad it was.
It was really bad.
It's not even worth a fucking $1.
No, I didn't even get a laugh. Think about that.
Fuck, you got ripped off.
Yeah. The end.
$1 made you laugh.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
Alien vs. Predator was like weird because I actually read a little bit of the behind the scenes, and apparently James Cameron and Ridley Scott were originally that movie was going to be Alien 5, and they were like going to co-produce or like co-direct or something, And eventually,
that sounds like stuff that you read on the internet that probably would never be true.
Yeah, it's also like Freddy vs. Jason versus Ash. That's gonna happen.
Yeah. I mean, it probably isn't true, but it's like apparently, like when James Cameron found out they were like doing it, he's like, I'm not doing this. Like he just said, like it was just like Frankenstein versus
Here's
the wolf.
what I love about Alien vs. Predator. Those movies, those franchises are so fucking cool on their own. Who thought that they'd make it cooler by combining them and adding Aztecs into the mix? There you have it.
Yeah, it was just. I don't know.
Indiana Jones. That's a clear one.
Oh,
yeah, duh.
Anyone can say Episode 1 Star Wars, but Indiana Jones.
Indiana Jones to me
There's
was.
the X-Files movie, too.
But I didn't mind the
X-Files,
Kingdom of
fuck
the
you. Like, you should have been way better.
The Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. I didn't hate it as much as everyone.
Well,
You might be dumb.
The thing with Indiana Jones, I can't say that's my most though, because I went into that going George Lucas has lost his mind. So let's see what this is. It was hard not to be a little excited, of course, but
Very excited.
But nothing to me will match Star Wars. I mean,
that
Star
one's
Wars
the given.
20 years,
You know what I mean? That one's kind of a given.
Yeah.
Saw fucking One Fine Day by Ridley Scott. Ugh.
You know what surprises me is I saw the first 2 Star Wars and I was like, okay, well the third one has to be cool. 'Cause that's when he kills all the Jedi, and I was so psyched again for that. And then it was another piece of shit, and I don't know why I convinced myself it was going to be otherwise, but I was ready for it, but it sucked.
Speaking of Star Wars, did you guys hear about the new video game for Star Wars 1313?
Yep.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's like apparently it's going to be like a bounty hunter is going to be the protagonist, but not Boba Fett, like the internet was saying, basically. So.
Game where you were a Star Wars bounty hunter?
Yeah, wasn't Shadows of the Empire that?
No, you were Dash Rendar.
I thought he was a bounty hunter.
No, wasn't there a game?
I mean, yeah, there was Jango Fett in that one.
Was there Star Wars bounty hunters like on GameCube?
Yeah, it was like you played as Jango Fett, and that was actually really fun. But apparently, this is like it takes place during the original trilogy.
The thing that sucks for them is that this was rumored for the past like couple weeks. Things like leaked out on Star Wars 1313, and all these rumors around. It was a bounty hunter game. People had confirmed that much, and then the rumor broke out that you played as Boba Fett. Like it was you were him. And then it came out, like, finally they revealed it, and you're not him. And it's like they had to contend with something they never made. You know what I mean? Like anywhere that this new game is posted, it's, you can't play as fucking Boba Fett? Come on! And it's like, you never were. Like, you made that up. We didn't do that.
That sucks.
But, and the same, so I sympathize on one half. And on the other half, why didn't you just
make it fucking Boba Fett?
Yeah, that's
why are you fucking tricky. And
you know what?
I agree. I'm saying I feel bad that this happened, but they should have done that.
You know what they should have done is scrap this game and release Battlefront 3. Just do that.
Yeah, I actually saw alpha footage of that, and it actually looked okay for what it was.
Also,
it looked okay.
Where the fuck is Star Wars Connect? You promised me one game, it doesn't come out, and you promised me another?
Hey, what do you mean it looked okay? What do you mean it looked okay for what it was?
It was a tech demo for the 360. And it for what it was, I mean, if it got a few more years for development, it would have looked probably on par with Xbox, an average Xbox 360.
I remember being so excited to be like, oh, you can be Darth Vader in this one, but that wasn't
space.
Yeah, but that wasn't as in Battlefront.
Oh yeah.
That wasn't as cool to me as it sounded.
No, yeah, that kind of was an unnecessary element.
Yeah.
I don't mind playing as like faceless people.
No, I like that.
No, and the first one was fun for that reason. You were just the soldiers. And second one tried to add that, and whatever. It was whatever. But yeah, 3 was like 96% done, and they just dumped it.
That sucks.
That's a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
Well, anyway, thank you for your call.
Hey, can we end this? Can you just turn around and flip off all those pictures behind you?
Oh, that's literally...
Okay, well, we gave you a shot.
Don't care.
All right, Kovan.
Man, he just turned a thing into another thing.